Hello guys, I'm going to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So without any delay, let's get right into the video. Getting into solving, we need to look at what the pieces of the cube are called. So this is known as the centerpiece. So all of this is known as the centerpiece. This is known as the corner piece. And this is known as the edge piece. Let me recap. This is known as the corner piece, edge piece, and centerpiece. So now let's have a look at the layers. This is the first layer, this is the second layer, and this is the third layer. Now let's get into the notations. This is R, which stands for right. This is L, which stands for left. This is U, which stands for up. And this is F, which stands for front. Let's have a look into the opposite notations. So if R was like this, then R prime or R dash becomes like this. So R, R dash, L, L dash, U, U dash, F, F dash. For solving the first layer, we need to look at the triggers. So the triggers go like R, U, and R prime. This was the right trigger. Now let's perform the left trigger. L prime, U, L. Again, R, U, R prime. This is the right trigger. And the left trigger goes like L prime, U, L. So these triggers are important to solve the first layer. So we have finally arrived at solving the cube. Now the process is divided into steps so that it's easier for you guys. Step 1, the daisy. So to obtain the daisy, we need to find a yellow centerpiece, which is already there. So find a yellow centerpiece, and then we need to slide in 4 edge white pieces around the centerpiece. Okay, so let's do that real quick. It's not that difficult. Go ahead and try it yourself. So one piece is over here. I'm just going to put this here and slide these both up. 3 done. The 4th one is at the bottom layer. I'm just going to put it here, and my daisy is done. Step 1 concludes here. Let's move on to the next step. Step 2, the white cross. To obtain the white cross, let's have a look at the adjacent stickers of the 4 white edge pieces. So this is green, here's orange, here's red, and here's blue. So what are we supposed to do with these? Now first of all, you need to look at the adjacent stickers, and then you need to match it with the corresponding centerpiece. Okay, yeah, so it's blue. Now let's match it with blue corresponding centerpiece and turn it twice. Make sure you don't change the position of your cube, and always the yellow centerpiece should be on top and the white centerpiece should be at the bottom. Now let's move on to the next edge piece. Adjacent sticker, green, match it with the corresponding centerpiece, turn it twice. Next, we have orange, it's already matched, turn it twice. Next, we have red, match it with the corresponding centerpiece and turn it twice. Now, our objective was the white cross. Have we got the white cross? The answer is yes, we have got the white cross. And don't worry if there's an extra piece, it's just a bonus. Step 3, the first layer. To solve the first layer, we need to look at corner pieces bearing the white sticker. So now let's look at corner pieces bearing white sticker on the third layer. So this is the third layer. Now let's look at these corner pieces. So I have found a corner piece with a white sticker. Now once you find that, you need to look at the adjacent color, which is blue. Not the top one, but the side one, the adjacent one, okay, the blue. And then you have to match it diagonally with its blue centerpiece. Now let's slide in blue centerpiece over here. Now that you have matched it diagonally with its centerpiece, you need to determine whether your corner piece bearing the white sticker is on your left or on your right. Right. In my case, it is on my left, so I'm going to perform the left trigger. L prime, U, L. So the piece which was here has come down here to here. Now let's move on doing the same thing, and you will come across some cases which I will be discussing shortly. Now this is the second piece which I found in the third layer with a white sticker. Let's look at the adjacent color, which is red. Match it diagonally with a red centerpiece. Because my piece is on my right hand side, I'm going to do the right trigger, R, U and R prime. Now let's move on to the next one. Here, this is my white corner piece, and this is my adjacent blue color again, so I'm going to match it with blue centerpiece. As it is on my right side, so I'm going to do the right trigger, R, U, R prime. So these are one of the cases that you will find while solving the first layer. So basically you will get your white sticker at the top face instead of getting it in this in these four faces. Okay, you will get it on the top face, and when you get it on the top face, you need to make sure that your piece is opposite to a non-white sticker at the bottom face. Now if I look at the opposite sticker over here, there's white, which I don't want, so I'm gonna put this piece over here such that this white corner piece is opposite to a corner piece where there is no white sticker. So now after doing this, I'm going to determine whether my piece is on my right or on my left. So in my case, it's on my right. So I'm going to perform the right trigger twice. Okay. So R, U, R prime, R, U, R prime. So by doing this, we have brought the piece from the upper face to this face here. So now we can do the doing, where we have to look at the adjacent color and match it with the centerpiece, green centerpiece, and do the right trigger because the piece is on my right. So I'm going to do the right trigger once, and my first layer is solved. This is another case that you will face while solving the first layer. So basically your corner piece with the white sticker is at the bottom layer instead of being at the third layer. So we have to first get this piece at the top layer and then get that piece from that face into any of these four faces. So let's do that. So first of all, my corner piece is on my right side, so I'm going to do my right trigger once, R, U, R prime. Okay, now I've brought my piece to the top, so I have to put it to a non-white sticker bearing corner piece. Oh my god, that was a long name. And I have to determine whether it's on my right side, this piece is on my right side or on my left side. So it's on my right side, so I'm going to perform the right algorithm. Okay, twice, done, and I've put the piece here. So look at the adjacent color, green, match it with the centerpiece, green centerpiece, the right centerpiece, and then do the right algorithm because the piece was on my right side. Now you have completely solved the first layer. Now let's move on to the next step. To step 4, the second layer. In order to solve the second layer, we need to concentrate on edge pieces which do not have a yellow sticker. So now let's see. So I found one edge piece without a yellow sticker, and here is one piece with a yellow sticker. So let me concentrate on the piece where there is no yellow sticker. Now first of all, I need to look at this color, not this one, and I have to match it with the corresponding centerpiece, which is orange. So I have to match it with an orange centerpiece over here, corresponding centerpiece. And now I need to look at the top color. Now my top color is blue, and I need to look at this top color, whether it is on my right side or on my left side. So in my case, it's on my right side. So basically, if you find anything on your right side in the first layer, you perform the right trigger, or if you find the piece on your left side, you perform the left trigger. But this time, the second layer, you need to perform the right trigger, but with an extra move, which goes like, you should just like turn this face, the third layer, this way, and then perform the right trigger, R, U, R prime. Now this fellow is running wild. Let's solve him quickly. Let's match him with the centerpiece, blue centerpiece, and do the left trigger. Matched it. Next, we have to look at another piece which does not, another edge piece which does not have a yellow sticker. So I found one here. Let's look at this color. It's orange. Match it with the corresponding orange centerpiece. Look at this color. Locate it left side or on your right side. It's on my left side, so I'm going to perform the left trigger, but with an extra move, which is this. Turn it this way if it is on your left. If it is on your right, turn it that way. If it is on your left, turn it this way and perform the left trigger. L prime U L. So your piece is running wild again. You need to solve it. I've matched it with the correct centerpiece, green centerpiece. Do the right trigger. Now keep on doing this until the second layer is solved. This is a case which may occur while you are solving the second layer, that you will not find any edge pieces without a yellow sticker. So first of all, we need to find our defected piece. So my defected piece is here. Now we need to determine whether our defected piece is on our right side or on our left side. In my case, it's on my right side, so I'm going to perform the right trigger, R U R prime. Now the white piece is missing from here, so we need to solve the white piece before we go into anything else. So first we have to match it with the matching centerpiece, like the blue centerpiece, and do the left trigger because it's on my left side. And then after that, we need to locate for a piece where there is no yellow sticker. So I found a piece where there is no yellow sticker. Now I'm going to repeat the same steps, which is basically match it with the corresponding centerpiece, which is orange. Locate this color, which whether it is on my right side or on my left side. It's on my right side, so I'm going to perform the right trigger with an extra move. Just do that and do the right trigger. Solve this piece and done. My second layer is officially done. On to the next step. On to step 5, the yellow cross. Now from step 5, we will have to face some algorithms, so get ready for that. So basically, how do you obtain the yellow cross? Now to obtain this yellow cross, we will have to look at the cases before solving the yellow cross. Now our first case is the dot. The dot is basically just one single yellow centerpiece at the whole face. Forget about the corner pieces, just the yellow centerpiece. Okay, now if you have this case, then you can apply the algorithm by holding your cube the way you're holding it right now. So let's apply the algorithm, which goes like F U R U prime R prime F prime. So after applying the algorithm once, I get a straight line. So you should be aware that you should not keep your straight line horizontal. Okay, you need to keep it vertical according to you. So it should be straight. Next, I'm going to perform the algorithm once again. F U R U prime R prime F prime. Okay. Next, you have an upside down L, which you have to position in such a way that it should be placed in the 12 and 9 position. So this is the 12 and 9 position of the clock, which is the 9 o'clock position. We are going to apply our algorithm once again. F U R U prime R prime F prime. We have obtained our yellow cross now. Do not worry about any extra corner pieces, that won't bother you anywho. Step 6, the yellow face. Now, after we have obtained our yellow cross, we need to solve the yellow cross to obtain our yellow face. Now, we have an algorithm which, after applying the algorithm, we might find ourselves into some cases. Okay, so let me explain that to you clearly. Now I'm going to show you the algorithm and how to solve the yellow cross and what cases you might face while solving this yellow cross. So the algorithm goes like R U R prime U R U2 R prime. So now this is our first case, which is the fish. If you have obtained the fish after performing the algorithm once, then you're lucky, because through the fish we can solve the yellow face. Now after you obtain the fish, you need to change the position of your cube or the position of your third layer. Okay, now if your fish is at the bottom right corner, if the fish's mouth is at the bottom right corner, change it to the bottom left corner. So this is my left hand side, and I'm going to change the fish's mouth from bottom right corner to my bottom left corner. So the fish's mouth is here. Now I'm going to perform the algorithm once again, which goes like R U R prime U R U2 R. Now our face is solved. Let me talk to you about the other cases that we face while we are performing the algorithm. So these are one of the cases that you will face while solving the yellow cross. Now if you get a rectangle with an extra edge piece, then don't worry. You have to keep the extra edge piece towards you. You should not keep it away from you. You need to keep it towards you. Okay? After doing that, perform the algorithm once again. R U R prime U R U2 R prime. After that, automatically you will get the fish and perform the algorithm once again. R U R prime U R U2 R. Now sometimes when you perform the algorithm once again, the fish does not solve, like the fish does not get solved. So you need to perform the algorithm once again by putting the fish's mouth to your bottom left corner and doing the algorithm once again. R U R prime U R U2 R prime. After that, your yellow face is solved. This is another case that you might come across while you're solving the yellow cross. So let me tell you, when you get this case, I call it the double head, and if you get this case, then you can perform the algorithm by keeping your cube in any way, like you can keep it here or here, like in any position. So now let's perform the algorithm. R U R prime U R U2 R prime. Now you got the fish automatically. Keep the fish's mouth on your bottom left corner and perform the algorithm once again. R U R prime U R U2 R. Again the fish, keep it in your bottom left corner. R U R prime U R U2 R prime. The yellow face is solved. Step 7. Corners. Now we have an algorithm to solve the corners, but we may find two cases in this. So the first case is you'll not find any matched corner pieces. Like there's no matched corner pieces here, 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 or here. Everything is different. So in this case, you can keep the position of your cube like the way you want and perform this algorithm, which goes like L prime U R U prime L U R R prime, sorry. Now after you do that, you'll get the fish. So you have to perform the previous algorithm which I told you guys about, which goes like R U R prime U R U2 R prime. Now after this, you will find that at least one of the corner pieces will be matched, which is here. So we have one of the corner pieces matched. Now we need to match it with the color. We've matched, so one of the corner pieces matched, and we have orange over here. On to our second case. This is basically our second case where you find only one corner piece matched and all the other three are unmatched. So now in this case, you need to keep your the matched corner piece on your left hand side and perform the algorithm once again, which I told you about right now, which is L prime U R U prime L U R prime. Now we've got the fish, so let's repeat the algorithm. R U R prime U R U2 R prime. Now as you can see, all the corner pieces are matched. Good. Step 8. Edge pieces. To solve the edge pieces, we basically have another algorithm, but you will find two cases. So the first case is that you will find a completely solved face. Okay, after you find this completely solved face, you need to keep it away from you and perform the algorithm. Now, I'm not going to keep it on my left hand side, nor am I going to keep it on my right hand side. I'm going to keep it away from me, opposite, away from me, and then I'm going to perform this algorithm. F2, U, L, R prime, F2, R, L prime, U, F2. By doing this once or twice and performing this algorithm, keeping your completely solved face away from you, you will solve the whole cube. And yes, you have done it. But you have another case, and let me show that to you. So this is one of the other cases that you will face while you're solving the edge pieces. So basically you don't have any face completely solved, so you can keep your cube in any color that you like. I like red, so I'm just going to keep it like this, and then I'm going to perform the algorithm. So F2, U, L, R prime, F2, L prime, R, U, F2. So by this time you will find a face completely solved. In my case it's green, so I'm going to keep that away from me, and then I'm going to perform the algorithm once again. F2, U, L, R prime, F2, L prime, R, U, F2. Once you're done with this, you'll have the whole cube solved. Yes, you have done it at last. And then you can do your victory dance if you have one. Yes, you've done the solving. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one where I'm going to do a 4x4 cube. Bye.